Me on behalf of the conference organizer, JC Chance, to extend our heartfelt appreciation and a warm welcome to all the global logistic professionals for your attendance. Thank you and welcome. Now allow me to introduce the important guests who have graced us with their presence for this conference. They are President of JC Chance Community, Crystal Zheng. Welcome. Senior Vice President of FIATA, Dr. Thomas Sin. Welcome. Vice President of Wine Highlights Thailand Limited, J. Rolin. Welcome. Thailand Honors Representative of Interasia Lines Thailand Company Limited, Mars Liu. Welcome. Vice President and COO of World X Supply Chain Technology Shanghai Company Limited, Jackie Guo. Welcome. CEO of Platinum Sponsor, C-Max Freight International Incorporated, Joseph Park. Welcome. Digital Solution Manager and Business Development of Platinum Sponsor, JTM Group, Glammy Rocky. Welcome. Sales Director of Golden Sponsor, APS Southeast Asia Company Limited, Bill Thorong. Welcome. Overseas Director of Panda Logistics Company Limited, Jason Zhang. Welcome. Furthermore, prominent industry entrepreneurs have graced us with their attendance too. So thank you so much for joining us. So now, let's take a moment to look back at the past conferences through a video show.
In the era of rapid development, we need to constantly explore the industry. In the global logistics development stage, all kinds of agents get together. Time flies, and we need to explore the world. In JC Trans, we achieve win-win cooperation. Business develops rapidly. JC Trans event opens the channel for global logistics elites to communicate and discuss the future of the industry together. In this era of scientific and technological innovation, promote the rapid development of the logistics industry. JC Trans event witness the rapid rise of Welcome, be with JC Trans event, connecting the world.
Thank you so much for watching. So now, let's give a warm round of applause and welcome Mrs. Crystal Zheng, President of JC Chance Community, to the stage. Welcome.
Dear distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Just have a try, okay? It's my great honor to speak here today. I'm Crystal, the President of JC Trans Community. At this special time of wonderful March in this grand hall of the beautiful city, our distinguished guests from different countries are here again together today. First of all, on behalf of JC Trans, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to everyone for joining us today. Thank you all for your coming and welcome. Okay.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Crystal, for your inspiring remarks. Thank you. And please have a seat. Now, let's invite Dr. Thomas Sin, Senior Vice President of FIATA, to give a speech. Welcome. Thank you so much, Dr. Thomason. Thank you. Please have a seat. Now, let's welcome the customer representative, Jason Zhang, Overseas Director of Panda Logistics Company Limited, to deliver his speech. Welcome. Thank you so much, Mr. Jason Zhang, for your brilliant speech. Thank you, and please have a seat. This conference has brought together more than 2,500 industry elites from 100 countries and regions. We hope that every participant here will have a fruitful outcome and experience. Now, let's welcome our distinguished guests to the stage to launch our conference. Please welcome President of J.C. Chan's Community, Crystal Zheng. Senior Vice President of FIATA, Dr. Thomas Sin. CEO of Planet Sponsor C-Max Freight International Incorporated, Joseph Park. Digital Solution Manager and Business Development of Planet Sponsor JTM Group, Glenn Miroki. Vice President and COO of World X Supply Chain Technology Shanghai Company Limited, Jackie Guo. Overseas Director of Panda Logistics Company Limited, Jason Zhang. Now please put your hand on the launching post. Now, the 15th Global Freight Forwarders Conference is officially inaugurated. Please direct your attention to the screen as J.C. Chan's large wheel carrying the hopes of the industries take off. Once again, we extend our best wishes for the success of this event and for all industry experts to achieve fruitful outcomes. So now let's take a group photo at this moment to capture this unforgettable time. Okay, thank you so much. Please have a seat. Now, let's proceed to the launch ceremony of the Southeast Asian J.C. Chan's Club. The J.C. Chan's Club plays a pivotal role in supporting member companies' continuous and sustainable growth, aiming to become the most esteemed and influential circle club within the global logistics industry. So now, let's welcome President of J.C. Chan's Community, Crystal Zheng, Secretary General of J.C. Chan's Club, Thomas Shi, Managing Director of Highlight International Logistics Pte. Ltd., Andy Low, Managing Director of Founder Express SDN PhD, Calvin Wong, Managing Director of Pigeon Logistics Company Limited, Tong De Dang, Managing Director of Wingming Logistics and Shipping Company Limited, Kobe Tsai, Managing Director of AGX Express Philippines Incorporated, Mas Gumayo Jr., Director of Freight Solution HQ of Dex Chance, Daniel Lim, Group Chairman of High Strong International Forwarder Company Limited, Chairman of J.C. Chan's Club, Guangzhou, Tony Wei, President of Shanghai Speedy International Logistics Company Limited, Vice Chairman of J.C. Chan's Club, Shanghai, John. So now, please put your hands on the screen. So now, the Southeast Asian J.C. Chan's Club was officially established. So now let's take a group photo and look at the cameraman. Okay, thank you so much. Please have a seat.
ATM. We connect the world.
As the international market opened its gates to push the prosperous logistics and forwarding field, Southeast Asia has undoubtedly emerged as a strategic region that advantages international trade across the East Sea. APS Southeast Asia has seized this favorable opportunity to lay its very first foundation in Cambodia. Since our inception in 2008 in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, with a staff of only 3, we have proven our influential presence through unimaginable personnel growth of up to 110 in 2022 in 8 countries, including Cambodia, the Philippines, Myanmar, Vietnam, Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand, and Malaysia, with our headquarters in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam's largest economic hub.
Hi, I'm Moon, Afro Executive. Welcome to APS Southeast Asia, Vietnam.
Hi, my name is Nancy. I'm working in the Supply Department as a manager position.
Hi, I'm Jenny, FI Manager of APS Southeast Asia, Vietnam.
Hello, I'm Sophie, General Accountant of APS Southeast Asia, Vietnam.
We have been consistently striving to bring out remarkable innovation, creation, and adaptation to satisfy the increasingly stringent demands of customers. At APS Southeast Asia, besides our vision where value customers and partners are centered, the well-being of our employees is also one of our priorities. We always
Accuracy is an art form. Timing, tuning, mastery. In the transport and handling services, as in an orchestra, all pieces unite in harmony and complete and complement each other, resulting in a sublime melody. By sea, by land and by air, we strive to play all to the same rhythm, improving our capabilities to meet the needs of your business. We started in 2011 with an orchestra of 28 employees. Today, we are already approximately 100 workers, all dedicated and committed to being the best in the area. With our skills and our art, we connect much more than cargoes. We connect markets, people and products. From fashion to animals, from the pharmaceutical industry to aeronautics. We are a multidisciplinary team, where each department encourages the other, where we all know our role, reading the music of success. But we also know that in the globalized world where we operate, unexpected events happen, and when that is the case, we have a spark of talent to improvise. Time being a determining factor, we provide our customers with access to an interface which allows to follow up the goods in real time, so that you can always feel that you are the conductor of your business. Logistics and transports are our instruments, but what distinguishes us is who plays them. We have a world-class team because we all work with the same goal. Our way is your way, no matter in which direction or to which destination. The show only begins once we arrive there. Your success is also our success. When there is a will, there is a way. JTM. We connect the world.
As the international market opened its gates to push the prosperous logistics and forwarding field, Southeast Asia has undoubtedly emerged as a strategic region that advantages international trade across the East Sea. APS Southeast Asia has seized this favorable opportunity to lay its very first foundation in Cambodia. Since our inception in 2008 in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, with a staff of only 3, we have proven our influential presence through unimaginable personnel growth of up to 110 in 2022 in 8 countries, including Cambodia, the Philippines, Myanmar, Vietnam, Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand, and Malaysia, with our headquarters in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam's largest economic hub.
Hi, I'm Moon, FIATA Executive. Welcome to ABS Southeast Asia Vietnam.
Hi, my name is Nancy. I'm working in the Sea Freight Department as a manager position.
Hi, I'm Jenny, FI Manager of ABS Southeast Asia Vietnam.
Hello, I'm Sophie, General Accountant of ABS Southeast Asia Vietnam.
We have been consistently striving to bring out remarkable innovation, creation, and adaptation to satisfy the increasingly stringent demands of customers. At APS Southeast Asia, besides our vision where value customers and partners are centered, the well-being of our employees is also one of our priorities. We always ensure that a relaxing working environment is provided alongside recreational events and team-building occasions, thereby encouraging our employees to showcase their creativity and innovative ideas during work. And it is unquestionably one of the essential factors fostering our prosperity throughout Southeast Asia.
Hi, I am Myra, Brand Manager.
Welcome to ABS Malaysia. I'm Patrick Ong, Branch Manager of ABS Kuala Lumpur Branch.
Hi, we are ABS Malaysia.
Hello, I'm Aren. Welcome to ABS Logistics Philippines.
Hi, I'm Nelmar Tayaw, General Manager of ABS Logistics Philippines.
Welcome to ABS Southeast Asia Thailand.
Hi, I'm Janice, Office Manager of ABS Cambodia.
Welcome to ABS Cambodia.
The assessment we're having by today is made from the hard working from the employee, from the workers, from our colleagues, constant innovation, adoption, and of course from the valuable support from our customer and partners. Since the last 10 years, we have fulfilled on our customer order in perfect ways, cost effective. And I do believe that, confident that with our capacity, we can even do more better in another next 10 years, 20 years or more. Thank you.
Accuracy is an art form. Timing, tuning, mastery. In the transport and handling services, as in an orchestra, all pieces unite in harmony and complete and complement each other, resulting in a sublime melody. By sea, by land and by air, we strive to play all to the same rhythm, improving our capabilities to meet the needs of your business. We started in 2011 with an orchestra of 28 employees. Today, we are already approximately 100 workers, all dedicated and committed to being the best in the area. With our skills and our art, we connect much more than cargoes. We connect markets, people and products. From fashion to animals, from the pharmaceutical industry to aeronautics. We are a multidisciplinary team, where each department encourages the other, where we all know our role, reading the music of success. But we also know that in the globalized world where we operate, unexpected events happen, and when that is the case, we have a spark of talent to improvise. Time being a determining factor, we provide our customers with access to an interface which allows to follow up the goods in real time, so that you can always feel that you are the conductor of your business. Logistics and transports are our instruments, but what distinguishes us is who plays them. We have a world-class team because we all work with the same goal. Our way is your way, no matter in which direction or to which destination.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. So now our conference is about to begin. Please take your seats proudly. To ensure the smooth flow of our event, please kindly switch your mobile phone to silence or vibra mode. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Dear distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Our conference is about to begin. Our conference is about to begin. Please have your seats proudly. Please have your seat proudly. And to ensure the smooth flow of our event, please kindly switch your mobile phone to silence or vibrate mode. Thank you so much for your cooperation.
Accuracy is an art form. Timing, tuning, mastery. In the transport and handling services, as in an orchestra, all pieces unite in harmony and complete and complement each other, resulting in a sublime melody. By sea, by land and by air, we strive to play all to the same rhythm, improving our capabilities to meet the needs of your business. We started in 2011 with an orchestra of 28 employees. Today, we are already approximately 100 workers, all dedicated and committed to being the best in the area. With our skills and our art, we connect much more than cargoes. We connect markets, people and products. From fashion to animals, from the pharmaceutical industry to aeronautics. We are a multidisciplinary team, where each department encourages the other, where we all know our role, reading the music of success. But we also know that in the globalized world where we operate, unexpected events happen, and when that is the case, we have a spark of talent to improvise. Time being a determining factor, we provide our customers with access to an interface which allows to follow up the goods in real time. so that you can always feel that you are the conductor of your business. Logistics and transports are our instruments, but what distinguishes us is who plays them.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Our conference is about to begin. Our conference is about to begin. Please have your seat. Please have your seat. And to ensure the smooth flow of our event, please kindly switch your mobile phone to silent or vibrant mode. Thank you so much for your cooperation.
When there is a will, there is a way. JTM. We connect the world.
As the international market opens its gates to boost the prosperous logistics and forwarding fuel, Southeast Asia has undoubtedly emerged as a strategic region that advantages international trade across the East Sea. APS Southeast Asia has seized this favorable opportunity to lay its very first foundation in Cambodia. Since our inception in 2008 in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, with a staff of only 3, we have proven our influential presence through unimaginable personnel growth of up to 110 in 2022 in 8 countries, including Cambodia, the Philippines, Myanmar, Vietnam, Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand, and Malaysia, with our headquarters in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam's largest economic hub.
Hi, I'm Moon, FIATA Executive. Welcome to ABS Southeast Asia Vietnam.
Hi, my name is Nancy. I'm working in the supply department as manager position.
Hi, I'm Jenny, FI manager of ABS Southeast Asia Vietnam.
Hello, I'm Sophie, General Accountant of ABS Southeast Asia Vietnam.
We have been consistently striving to bring out remarkable innovation, creation, and adaptation to satisfy the increasingly stringent demands of customers. At APS Southeast Asia, besides our vision where value customers and partners are centered, the well-being of our employees is also one of our priorities. We always ensure that a relaxing working environment is provided alongside recreational events and team-building occasions, thereby encouraging our employees to showcase their creativity and innovative ideas during work. And it is unquestionably one of the essential factors fostering our prosperity throughout Southeast Asia.
Hi, I am Myra, Brand Manager.
Welcome to APS Malaysia. I'm country-owned branch manager of APS Kuala Lumpur branch.
Hi, we are APS Malaysia.
Hello, I'm Aren. Welcome to APS Logistics Philippines.
Hi, I'm Nelmar Tayaw, General Manager of APS Logistics Philippines.
Welcome to APS Southeast Asia Thailand.
Hi, I'm Janice, Office Manager of ABA Cambodia.
Welcome to ABS Cambodia.
The assessment we're having by today is made from the hard working from the employee, from the workers, from our colleagues, constant innovation, adoption, and of course from the valuable support from our customer and partners. Since the last 10 years, we have fulfilled all our customer order in perfect ways, cost effective. And I do believe that, confident that with our capacity, we can even do more better in another next 10 years, 20 years or more. Thank you.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning! It's a great pleasure to be here at the Queen Sirikit National Convention Center, bringing together all the elite freight forwarders from around the world. So this is the 15th Global Freight Forwarders Conference. I'm Win, your host for today's event. So now, please allow me, on behalf of the organizer, JC Chance, to extend our heartfelt appreciation and a warm welcome to all the global logistic professionals from around the world to attend our conference. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. And now, please allow me to introduce our important guests who have graced us with their attendance. They are President of JC Chan's Community, Crystal Zheng. Welcome. Senior Vice President of FIATA, Dr. Thomas Sin. Welcome. Vice President of Wine Highlights Thailand Limited, Jay Rowling. Welcome. Thailand Owners Representative of Interasia Lines Thailand, Mars Liu. Welcome. Vice President and COO of World X Supply Chain Technology Shanghai, Jackie Guo. Welcome. CEO of Finance Bosser, C-Max Freight International Incorporated, Joseph Park. Welcome. Digital Solution Manager and Business Development of Finance Bosser, JTM Group, Galami Rocky. Welcome. Sales Director of Golden Sponsor, APS Southeast Asia Company Limited, Bill Drong. Welcome. Overseas Director of Panda Logistics, Jason Zhang. Welcome. Furthermore, prominent industry entrepreneurs have graced us with their presence too. So we sincerely appreciate all the guest attendance. Thank you so much for joining us. So now, let's take a moment to look back at the past conferences we had before through a video show.
In the era of rapid development, we need to constantly explore the industry. In the era of rapid development, we need to constantly explore the industry. In the global logistics development stage, all kinds of agents get together. Time flies, and we need to explore the world. In JC Trans, we achieve win-win cooperation. Business develops rapidly. JC Trans event opens the channel for global logistics elites to communicate and discuss the future of the industry together. In this era of scientific and technological innovation, promote the rapid development of the logistics industry. JC Trans event witness the rapid rise of the logistics industry and consolidate the industry infrastructure. There are mutually beneficial business negotiations, cutting-edge knowledge sharing in the industry, and more partnership friendship expansion. JC Trans event, a bridge connecting the world, leading the industry direction. Let's see together, create together, and move towards the future together. Welcome, be with JC Trans event. Connecting the world.
Mrs. Crystal Zheng, President of JC Chan's Community, to the stage. Welcome.
Dear distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's my great honor to speak here today. I'm Crystal, President of GC Trans Community. At this special time of wonderful March, in this grand hall of the beautiful city, all distinguished guests from different countries are here getting together. First of all, on behalf of GC Trans, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to everyone for joining us today. Thank you all for your coming and welcome. As we know, the economic globalization has promoted the international freight forwarding industry to reposition and reshuffle. Under such a situation, we should explore the upgrading and transformation towards digitalization, intelligentization, and ecologization, which can help freight forwarders continuously expand service scope, improve service level, and enhance core competitiveness. 2024 will be a challenging year for freight forwarders, but we are here now, which signifies our courage and energy. We really appreciate the opportunity to share with you our concepts of openness, innovation, and sustainable development. And hopefully, we work together to build a new landscape of international logistics industry. GC Trans is striving to become the most trustworthy freight forwarding community in which we will provide you with more business opportunity links and safer cooperation guarantees. Currently, GC Trans community includes 2 product lines, namely GC Trans membership and GC Trans event. Firstly, in terms of GC Trans membership, we provide global freight forwarders with 4 core values of financial protection, business opportunity, matching, global marketing and promotion, and value-added services. Until now, we have 10,000 paid members, and we are proud that 3,465 new members joined GC Trans last year. On one hand, we have built a reliable global freight forwarding cooperation reputation system and established a risk control system which is more authoritative, efficient, and humanized. We helped our members avoid 152 cooperation risks and resolve 304 disputes successfully last year. On the other hand, we have launched online inquiry system, which matches cargo inquiries based on your own advantages within few seconds. Over 10,000 inquiries are successfully matched every month, with matching volume of 840,000 business opportunities per year. Besides, we also connected upstream and downstream resources of the industry, like shipping lines and ports. And we are glad to invite One-Hai Lines and Inter-Asia Lines this time to attend the event. Secondly, we have upgraded our conference brand GC Trans event, which is positioned as global high-end conference, and launched GC Trans event app, through which over 150,000 round one-on-one meetings have been matched more precisely and efficiently. And also, it is much easier for you to finish registration directly online. We believe GC Trans event will help you build a platform for efficient communication and exchanging knowledge and ideas. So we will hold 3 conferences this year. The Bangkok conference is the first one, which is the largest and most to attend in its history. And next, we will organize conference in Guangzhou this September, and it is expected 2,000 attendees from over 100 countries will come. And then in Doha by the end of October, which is a small and medium-sized meeting with 500 attendees. Apart from GC Trans membership and GC Trans event, we have launched online products to help you reduce costs and increase efficiency, such as our one-stop e-manifest platform and GC TransPay. If you are interested in, welcome to GC Trans booth for more information. In our world, since founded in 2003, GC Trans has always focused on customer needs and made great innovations and breakthroughs. Finally, we hope everyone can take the opportunity to meet more partners in the next 2 days of meeting. And we wish the conference a complete success and wish you a pleasant meeting. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Zheng. Please have a seat. Thank you so much for your inspiring remarks. So now, let's invite Dr. Thomas Sin, Senior Vice President of FIATA, to give us speech. Thank you. Welcome.
Ms. Krista Zheng, the President of JC Trans Community, distinguished guests, colleagues, members, professionals, all members of JC Trans Network, ladies and gentlemen, Sawadee-ka, first of all, and 尊敬的同胞, a very good morning. Now, it is with very great pleasure and excitement that I stand before you today to join you all in this prestigious 15th JC Trans Global Freight Forwarders Conference 2024. In this beautiful city of Krungthep Mahanakhon, which means City of Angels in Bangkok, Thailand. As we all understand, Thailand is the intersection of major global trade routes and one of the largest economies in Southeast Asia. Thailand has a solid foundation and excellent geographical location that emphasizes in the logistics industry and an important strategic hub. On behalf of the International Federation of Freight Forwarders Association, or FIATA in short, based in Geneva, Switzerland, since 1926, I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to JC Trans on this occasion of your extension of JC Trans brand and international high-quality resources to all your participants, focusing this time in the Southeast Asian markets. This is indeed a remarkable milestone, and I'm truly honored to be part of this momentous event. JC Trans was born 21 years ago, in 2003, with the vision of connecting the world through efficient, reliable, and sustainable transportation and logistics networks. I can see that your vision of connecting global opportunities, empowering freight forwarders, is remarkably successful. You have a global community of 10,000 paid members and many more thousands as mentioned by Ms. Krista Chang earlier. Today, you can be proud to say that this vision has not only been realized, but has also thrived, grown, and evolved into the dynamic B2B global network that you all are part of it and can be very proud of it. In these 2 decades, our industry has witnessed remarkable transformations. Our global community have adapted to emerging technologies like blockchain, big data analytics, quantum computing, employing metaverse even, robotics and automation, digital transformation, artificial intelligence, as well as machine learning, and lately open AI, the ChatGPT. We have navigated through economic fluctuations, global crisis, pandemic, disruptive conflicts, and the recent Red Sea crisis. And we are now embracing sustainable practices to reduce our environmental footprints under the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal, or UN SDG. Through it all, as freight forwarders and logistics service providers, our commitments to delivering excellence in freight transport and logistics services has remained unwavering and even stronger. FIATA, the International Federation of Freight Forwarders Association, since 1926, represents the global voice of freight logistics as a reference source on international policies and regulations governing freight forwarding and logistics industry. We in FIATA join you all in this celebration. Now, FIATA is committed to representing the interests of global members by actively engaging the WTO, or World Trade Organization, United Nations agencies, and other international organizations, transport organizations, global partners, and even governments to promote and protect the interests of our industry. FIATA fosters the knowledge of our global association and individual members to ensure sustainable and resilient supply chain. FIATA's vision encompasses the expectation of logistics without borders for a digital and sustainable world. As one of the many FIATA initiatives, the FIATA Digital Strategy was adopted since 2022 with the formation of the Future International Trade Alliance, or in short, FIT Alliance. We have 5 founding members: the Baltic International Maritime Council, or BIMCO, in UK, the Digital Container Shipping Association, or DCSA, the International Chamber of Commerce, ICC, based in Paris, and SWIFT, the Society for Worldwide Banking, Financial Telecommunication, and FIATA, of course. The key objective of the FIT Alliance are to raise awareness and accelerate the adoption of standard-based electronic bills of lading across all sectors of the shipping industry. It is to develop and promulgate a universal electronic bills of lading, or EBL, that will benefit all stakeholders involved in global supply chain that encompasses bulk shipping and container shipping. By achieving 100% adoption of standard-based EBL in container shipping sector, it will benefit not only this sector, but the global economy and our planet. And that would save the industry $6.5 billion in documentation costs versus the physical bills of lading, and unlocking over $7 billion in gains by reducing inventory and financing costs and enabling new business models. Also, it can unlock $30 to $40 billion in global trade growth by reducing trade friction, especially from emerging markets like Southeast Asia, and saving 28,000 trees, significantly reducing carbon emission by eliminating paper-based processes. The FIT Alliance is working to catalyze this by creating technological and legal foundation for international trade documentation based on DCSA, BIMCO, and FIATA electronic BL standards, all of which align to the United Nations CE-FACT multimodal transport reference data model. In addition, the DCSA and SWIFT are in the process of developing EFBL platform interoperability standards. FIATA is looking forward to assist JC Trans community in achieving and benefiting from this global initiative. And you are members of JC Trans community, you will benefit from it. This global conference is not just a gathering of professionals. It is a testimony to the collective expertise and dedication of everyone here today. It is an excellent platform where we can all come together to share knowledge, insights, and innovative that continue to drive our industry forward. As we reflect upon the past 20 years, we can look forward to the future with optimism and ambition. The challenges ahead are challenging and substantial, from addressing climate change to meeting the evolving demands of our global commerce. Yet, with the spirit of collaboration and innovation that defines our industry, I have no doubt that we all are well equipped to surmount these challenges and continue our journey towards a more connected, efficient, and sustainable world. Throughout this conference and seminars, ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you all to engage in meaningful discussions, forge new partnerships, and be inspired by the wealth of knowledge and expertise present in this big hall. Let us leave here with fresh insights, renew enthusiasm, and share commitments to advancing global freight, transport, and logistics sector. Once again, I extend my warmest congratulations to JC Trans on reaching this remarkable 15th Global Freight Forwarders Conference milestone. Let us celebrate your achievements collectively as JC Trans community and honor our industry legacy and look forward to a future filled with boundless opportunities. I thank you all for listening and I wish you all a very successful conference. Kapun Kap. Thank you.
Kapun Ka. Thank you so much, Dr. Sin, for your warm speech. So now, let's welcome the customer representative, Jason Zhang, Overseas Director of Panda Logistics Company Limited, to deliver his speech. Welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, and esteemed colleagues of the industry, my name is Jason. I'm the Overseas Director of the Panda Logistics. It is an honor to have such a great speech and invited by the JC Trans to have sort of the distinguished audience of the JC Trans, and it's much appreciated. Let's shout out to the JC Trans staff and appreciate them for giving us such a great platform of giving us such an opportunity to meet all of the members and gather us for some of the market discussions. Let's give them a clap. Before I get to my speech, I'd like to run over about the Panda Logistics. Panda Logistics is covering entirely of the Asia-Pacific area. And we actually have the branch entirely of China, Hong Kong, and Taiwan, and to the Southeast Asia. And also our branch of the Beijing, China, Vietnam office, and the Singapore office is here as well. As one of the leading players of the industry, we notice, like in the sector of the innovate solution and commitment and excellence, and have some of the consumer-centric approach. We have such a great record about having the efficient delivering to our customers and have a successful helping our client to in complexities of the supply chain of the market. As we hear today, we're discussing about the current situation and the future of the 2024. It is essential to acknowledge the significant transformation of the challenges and have shaped our industry in the recent year. The logistic landscape has been evolving rapidly and driven by the technological advancement, changing consumer behaviors, and the economy of the global. We are witnessing of the paradigm shift of the logistic industry, and with the greater emphasis of the sustainability, digitalization, and the resilience. Sustainability has become a key focus recently in most of the company, as they seek to reduce the carbon footprint and to also involving some of the technology stuff in the recent year during the market. And digitalization has played a crucial role in the streamlining operations and improving some of the efficiency of the process of the entire supply chain. And we are also witnessing of the COVID-19 in the past of the 3 years have given us a very hard time, and it has highlighted the importance of building a resilient and agile supply chains and adapt the unforeseen disruptions. As we look ahead, we are truly need to invest more of the risk management strategies and some of the leverage of the technology to build more resilience of the supply chains. Of course, we have to collaborate more with all of our partners here. Overall, of the 2024, some people thinking about this year might be not good as the 2023 of the last year. But as a Panda's perspective, we're thinking about this year will full of the challenging and opportunities by embracing the sustainability, digitalization, and resilience. Companies can position themselves in a very successful in the rapidly changing of the global market. And as we think it is imperative that we continue to innovate, collaborate, and adapt for the evolving of the industry growth and creating the value to our customers. Thank you guys for the speech, and looking forward to have a more discussion for you guys. Panda's booth is on the 18 right there. If you guys are interested to talk more about it and you just want a candy, welcome to it. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Zhang, for your wonderful speech. Thank you. Please have a seat. So our conference today has brought together more than 2,500 industry elites from 100 countries and regions. We hope that every participant here can have a wonderful and fruitful journey with us. So now, let's welcome our distinguished guests to the stage to launch our conference. Please welcome President of J.C. Chan's Community, Crystal Zheng. Senior Vice President of FIATA, Dr. Thomas Sin. CEO of Finance Sponsor C-Max Freight International Incorporated, Joseph Park. Digital Solution Manager and Business Development of Finance Sponsor JTM Group, Glamir Rocky. Vice President and COO of World S Supply Chain Technology Shanghai, Jackie Guo. Overseas Director of Panda Logistics Company Limited, Jason Zhang. Please welcome our guests to the stage. So now, please put your hand on the launching post. Officially inaugurated. Please direct your attention to the screen as J.C. Chan's large wheel carrying the hopes of the industry take off. Once again, we extend our best wishes for the success of this event and for all industry experts to achieve fruitful outcomes. Thank you so much. So now let's take a group photo. Please look at the camera. Let's take a picture to capture this unforgettable time. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Please have a seat. Thank you. So now we will proceed to the launch ceremony of the Southeast Asian JC Chance Club. The JC Chance Club plays a pivotal role in supporting member companies' continuous and sustainable growth, aiming to become the most esteemed and influential circle club within the global logistics industry. So now, let's welcome President of JC Chance Community, Crystal Zheng, Secretary General of JC Chance Club, Thomas Shi, Managing Director of Highline International Logistics, Andy Low, Managing Director of Thunder Express, Calvin Wong, Managing Director of Pigeon Logistics, Tong De Zhang, Managing Director of Weiming Logistics and Shipping, Kobe Tai, Managing Director of AGX Express Philippines, Max Gumeo Jr., Director of Freight Solution HQ of Dextrans, Daniel Lin, Group Chairman of Highstrong International Forwarder, Chairman of JC Chance Club Guangzhou, Tony Wei, President of Shanghai Speedy International Logistics, Vice Chairman of JC Chance Club Shanghai, John. So now, let's welcome our guests to the stage. And now, all the guests on the stage, we can put our hands on the screen. So all the guests on the stage, please put your hand on the screen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now, the Southeast Asian JC Chance Club was officially established. So now let's take a group photo. Please stand on the center of the stage and look at the camera. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you and congratulations. Please have a seat. Thank you. So we find ourselves in an era of rapid technological advancement where internet technologies is reshaping various industries. And the national logistics sector is no exception. So now, let's turn into the signing ceremony of JC Chance. Let's invite Crystal Zheng, President of JC Chance Community, to the stage, and Jackie Guo, Vice President and COO of World X Supply Chain Technology Shanghai Company Limited. Please come to the stage. Welcome. Please give them a warm round of applause. Welcome. And now, please sign the signature sheet. Congratulations! So now, JC Chance and WorldX Supply Chain Technology Shanghai will officially reach a strategic partnership. Congratulations! Thank you so much. Thank you. And now, let's welcome Mr. Jackie Guo to introduce the background of the Design Scene project. Let's welcome Mr. Jackie Guo.
Okay, good morning, everyone. And ladies and gentlemen, the members of the JC Trans community. Today I'm very glad to join this conference and meet with so many distinguished JC Trans members. And also thank JC Trans for this chance to share some detail about the strategic cooperation between JC Trans and WorldX, as well as the platform focusing on the ground services we work together. And we hope this platform will benefit all the members here. So before the introduction of the platform detail, I would like to share some background of this idea. And we can see at least two are the most important trends in this industry, especially in these years. The first one is logistics. I think more and more players in this industry are trying to transform to the integrated service provider to their customers so that they can approach to the BCO customers directly. And for example, AP Moller Capital announced in December last year, they will invest $750 million to the logistic infrastructure in the Southeast Asia in coming 3 years. It includes the airport, terminal, warehouse, and EV truck. I think the ground services become more and more important in the logistic transformation process. And another trend is the digitalization. I think the most typical example is the ocean freight rate e-commerce platform published by most of the carriers, and it makes the ocean rate more and more standard and transparent. And I think these trends are the great threat to us, the traditional freight forwarders. And the challenges to us is comparing with the ocean, the ground services are completely different with the ocean. And when we are trying to provide more comprehensive services to our customers, we must focus on the ground service. But the challenges to us is the ground service, normally they are non-standardized, and the quotation is very complicated. And the communication with the overseas agents is so inefficient. And there's almost no track and trace for the logistic order life cycle. So these are the challenges to us. So that's the idea why we hope to build this ground service platform to benefit all the freight forwarders. We hope to provide the standardized online to offline services. And we hope the price is transparent and the customer can get the real-time tracking for their logistic orders. And with the platform, we can provide the online services as well as the AI customer service. So here comes the cooperation between WorldX and JC Trans. We hope to take full advantages of both sides. From JC Trans, they are connecting global opportunities and empowering freight forwarders, gathering high-quality members through the JC Trans community. And from Vortex, we have the comprehensive ground services, and we can provide end-to-end logistic solutions, especially in China. And both of us has the strong digitalization capability. So we hope with the platform, with the products and tools on this platform, we can let our customers experience the one-stop ground service procurement. And they can experience the standard integrated service. And also, we hope the platform can free up customer productivity with the products and tools. So here too, you might be confused who is Vortex and why JC Trans chose Vortex as the partner for this platform. So here's the introduction of the Vortex. We are a leading digital and intelligent logistics company focusing on ground services and providing strong to-door solutions, especially in China. And in the 2022 CRFA ranking, we are the top one private enterprises in total revenue, and the number 5 in warehousing and ocean. And I want to complement that. In front of Vortex, most of the companies are the state-owned companies. For example, the Costco, Sinotrans. So basically, Vortex is very strong in the ground services in China. We have depots in 6 ports of China with total 1.5 million square meters space. And we are the long-term partner with 24 shipping carriers for the depot. And for the warehouse, we have different warehouses in 6 port cities of China with total space 600,000 square meters. And we also have 4 overseas warehouses in Belgium, USA, and Germany. And for the trucking, we have more than 500 self-operated trucks, and our daily handling volume is 2,600 TEU. Vortex is also an important booking agent in China. We have the offices in 12 cities, and we have very strong EDI connection with more than 20 carriers. And our annual handling volume, the booking volume, is 800,000 TEU. So that's our ground service capability in China. And why JC Trans chose Vortex as the partner for this ground service platform? I think the comprehensive ground service capability is just one of the reasons. Another important reason is partnership is always Vortex's core strategy. We have the joint venture with 5 top port companies in China. From north to south, they are Qingdao Port, Shanghai Port, Zhejiang Port, Xiamen Port, and Shenzhen Port. I think we are the only one company that has so close cooperation with so many port companies in China. And as you know, all the port companies are the most important owner for the logistic assets around the terminal. So with the cooperation with the port company, it can guarantee our requirement for the suitable logistic facilities when we are providing service to our customers. And also with the cooperation with Vortex, these port companies can transform from their original landlord to the international logistics orchestrator. So it's a typical win-win cooperation, I think. And Vortex is also the strategic partner of a lot of global freight forwarders. Here are just some of our customers. And I think that's also why we can provide so many tailor-made services for different industrial customers. And today, we hope to open all these services to more middle or small-sized freight forwarders globally. That's how does Vertex build this platform. I think behind the WCC platform, actually it's our strong digitalization capability. Vertex has an in-house IT team for more than 10 years with about 80 high-quality IT talents. Almost all of our operation systems were developed by ourselves. And the more important point is all these systems are continuously upgraded every year with the know-how when we are serving our bigger customers. So that's the support for the WCC platform. And here's a simple roadmap of the platform. Actually, at the beginning, it's just an internal tool for our Vertex sales. And we listed all the services and products of Vertex so our sales can use this platform, this tool, to introduce to our customers and quickly feedback customers' requirement. And the second step, we find many of our partners also have similar requirement. And every one of them have advantages in different areas. For example, the RIFA, DG, SOC, or LCL e-commerce. So we opened our platform to them and integrated their services on our platform with our RT systems. So it's the second step. And the third step, from 2022, Vertex started our globalization step. And we set up our warehouses and tracking team in different countries and dispatched a lot of our colleagues to these countries. And in this process, we find many overseas agents. They are interested in such digitalized ground services in China. And in the process, I think we are lucky to communicate with JC Trans and share this idea. And both of us think it's a good idea to build this platform. And the WCC platform was born. So here's a simple demonstration for the platform with some snapshots. Okay, it's just a simple demonstration. And if you have more questions, here today we have JC Trans and Vertex colleagues here, and they can answer any of your detailed questions. Okay, finally, I also want to emphasize one point. So after all this introduction, you might think it's just a traditional e-commerce platform for the ground services. We put a lot of service providers on this platform, and you can compare the price, choose the lowest one in the end. What I want to say is the low price is not our strategy. What we hope to build is the symbiosis strategy. And we hope to build an ecosystem with this platform. And on this platform, we can share value. We can have platform and standard services. And we can have co-created culture. And in the end, we believe it will be a strong coalition-based symbiosis ecosystem. And with JC Trans together and with all of us, I believe we can continuously improve this platform to benefit all of us. Thank you. Thank you, and thank you. Thanks, JC Chance.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Guo, for your wonderful speech. Thank you. Please have a seat. So now let's welcome Dr. Thomas Sin, Senior Vice President of FIATA, to deliver his speech. Welcome.
Once again, a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and JC Trans President, as well as board members of JC Trans, ladies and gentlemen. I think we heard very interesting presentation just moments ago by Mr. Kuo from WorldX regarding information flow. Now, information flow today plays a critical part in our business, in the supply chain management, besides financial flow and physical flow or materials flow, and trade compliance, of course, and then safety and security. Now, for my segment this morning, the focus of this 15th JC Trans Global Freight Forwarders Conference is in Bangkok, is in Thailand, is part of the ASEAN community, Association for Southeast Asian Nations. So I'm going to focus just in 20 minutes about ASEAN regional economic transport connectivity, just like information flow, connectivity. Okay, so we're going to talk about physical flow as well as trade compliance. So for those participants here who are not from the ASEAN community, from Europe, from rest of the world, Latin America, North America, Canada, and the rest of the world, you'll find that this may be something useful for you to understand a little bit more about the ASEAN economic integration. Yeah. So let's move on. So ASEAN consists of the ASEAN 10 member countries. Down from the little island of Singapore, up to Malaysia, Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, Myanmar, and then moving across to the Philippines, and of course Brunei, not to forget, and Indonesia. These 10 member countries form the ASEAN community. Yeah. So ASEAN is perhaps one of the growing, emerging community that you can focus pretty much. So ASEAN 10 member countries, as I mentioned, has signed initiative on to liberalize logistics services and to form an economic bloc. They have developed a single market vision for the next few more years. Since 2015 to 2025, they called it the ASEAN Economic Connectivity, the AEC, as you can see here, and include a roadmap basically to move services as well as people across the region of 10 member countries, and also to develop human capacity. So in short, the free flow of goods, people, services in the ASEAN member state. ASEAN Economic Community basically focus to achieve stable, prosperous, highly competitive economic region, which you will see afterwards, on goods, people, and basically capital investment as well, and to reduce poverty, of course. As you can see here, the flags of 10 ASEAN member countries. Now you'll be able to see in the middle, on top, you have the ASEAN crest, the logo. It consists of the 10 straws representing each of the 10 member states, the 10 straw in the middle. And they sign the 11 chapters, 42 articles. So to establish a single market, perhaps not to the tune of the European community, but in the beginning of such move. And highly competitive economic region, propelled by human capital as well as production base. You see the actual market base. There's over 650 million in population. And to achieve full integration of the region into global economy with free trade agreements. So as I mentioned, it expands the capabilities to logistics service provider. When there is trade, there's a need for logistics service provider. There's a need for our services, you and I, and to create multimodal transport infrastructure. So you can see to streamline customs and trade procedures, which is a long drawn process through the use of technology. And the challenges are many. For example, how to manage obligations and measures set out in the ASEAN Logistics Roadmap in efficient and timely manner with very limited resources, and how to improve supply chain cooperations between government and the business sectors or business community, especially for small and medium-sized enterprises or SMEs, and to ensure sustainability of the regional logistics connectivity. So there are three defining thrusts. The first pillar is physical connectivity, the building of infrastructure, which is important for us as a logistics service provider doing last mile and first mile. Institutional connectivity, which developed amongst ASEAN governments on the rules and regulations pertaining to trade and transport policies. And of course, the people-to-people connectivity, which is extremely important for human capital building. So you can see physical connectivity. There are many emerging economies in ASEAN that is quite infant stage of development. You can see the roads around the ASEAN member countries, which needs a lot of improvement. And then they have created physical connectivity milestones or targets, like completing the ASEAN Highway Network, which I will show you shortly, and the Singapore Kunming Rail Link project, which is already completed, and you have to establish efficient and integrated inland waterway network. ASEAN has the Mekong River. Just like in Europe, you have the River Rhine, or in the US, you have the Mississippi River, or in China, you have the Yangtze or Pearl River Delta, the river mouth. So ASEAN has the Mekong River that connects Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, Myanmar, and Thailand. And to develop an efficient and competitive maritime transport system is another thrust. And to establish seamless multimodal transport linkages, which is already moving very positively, and also to accelerate the information, communication, and technology infrastructure. There's an effort amongst ASEAN member states to develop electronic government, e-government initiative, so they can achieve single window in ASEAN eventually. And to prioritize the processes to resolve institutional issues with ASEAN energy infrastructure projects. Some of us are involved in projects, could be public or private sectors. The energy project is one big one, whether it is wind power, hydro, or even solar energy. And that moves a lot of equipments. So institutional connectivity, that's amongst the government, is important because what decision they make will affect the way we're going to run our business. So they're looking at 5 priority projects. 1, to develop mutual recognition agreement, or in short, MRAs. The MRAs on selected industry. In our business, we are always supporting the traders, the manufacturers. So if anything is decided amongst the government, any regulation, is going to impact the way we develop our business. Establishing common rules, standards, and conformity assessment procedures, operationalizing national single windows, and the ASEAN single window approach, one window, and providing a framework intended to phase out scheduled investment restriction. For example, investing in ASEAN member states what kind of restrictions? Opening up logistics company, opening up warehousing company, transport company, what will be the limitation and restriction? It's going to be liberalized as we move along and operate ASEAN Agreement on Transport Facilitation. And wishes of stakeholders from us, from the traders, to liberalize at least up to 70% foreign ownership. So that's one of the wishes to allow this kind of improvements. Liberalization of goods other than non-tariff barriers, NTB. Granting immediate benefits for investment promotion and liberalization for both local and foreign investors. Let's say you want to open up a company in ASEAN member state. Now, what kind of criteria that can allow you special privileges? Encouragement of enterprises to develop interoperable supply chain system in ASEAN. And of course, free flow of labor and skills, enhancement of transparency in the establishment of domestic regulation for logistics-related regulation, and to accelerate the implementation of domestic regulation to be in line with the ratified ASEAN framework agreements. For example, they have the ASEAN Framework Agreement for Multimodal Transport, which means today, door-to-door delivery. Establishment of more regulatory areas or free trade zones or customs-free zones. And ASEAN founded since 1967, so it has been a number of years already. The AMS or ASEAN member state exchange trade documentation today electronically. So it's improving, flowing up, catching up with the Western economies and much more advanced economy. You have ASEAN-wide self-certification scheme that saves time and cost for business. And also ASEAN Agreement of Electronic Commerce or e-commerce, Trade in Services Agreement, and the Comprehensive Investment Agreement. Now I have a McKinsey video, a very short one, 2 minutes, 7 things you need to know about ASEAN. So would the colleagues please make sure your volume is up and play this video, okay? I hope it works.
Encompassing 10 member states, ASEAN is one of the most diverse, fast-moving and competitive regions. Encompassing 10 member states, ASEAN is one of the most diverse, fast-moving and competitive regions in the world. These 7 insights show why. If ASEAN were a single country, it would be the 7th largest in the world. And it's on track to be the 4th largest economy by 2050. With a population greater than Europe, it has the 3rd largest labour force in the world. 67 million households are currently part of the consuming class. This could double to 125 million by 2025. And ASEAN member states are collectively home to the world's 2nd largest community of Facebook users. Intra-regional trade, as a share of the economy, is less than half that of NAFTA and the EU. This could deepen significantly with the ASEAN Economic Community. The AEC aims to boost regional trade and production, delivering freer movement of goods, services, skilled labour and capital. ASEAN includes 227 of the world's companies with more than $1 billion in revenues, or 3% of the world's total. Government debt is under 50% of GDP, far lower than the 90% share in the United Kingdom or 105% in the United States. ASEAN is the 4th largest exporting region in the world, trailing only the EU, the USA and China. ASEAN is a diverse group. The difference in average incomes over the member states is 7 times that of the EU. By sharing a common focus on jobs and prosperity, and by creating a seamless regional market and production base, ASEAN could prove to be the case in which the whole actually does exceed the sum of its parts.
numerous free trade agreements, or FTAs. And you can see ASEAN Hong Kong, ASEAN China FTA, free trade agreement, and ASEAN Japan comprehensive economic partnership. Now these are important landmarks, important milestones, because it helped to lower the landed cost of products to be shipped from ASEAN to the rest of the world and intra-ASEAN as well. And with trade barriers coming up, like for example between China and the United States, a lot of products have been shifted to ASEAN economy and the change of certificate of origin and rules of origin, which means ASEAN become a very important hub, alternative to large production base in North Asia. So I share with you the United Nations Economic and Social Commission for Asia Pacific, or UNESCAP. You can see here the ASEAN highway roadmap has been established for many years now and improving all the time, linking ASEAN itself to Southwest China and into Central Asia and even Eastern Europe, joining the Belt Road Initiative by China, the BRI. And you have the ASEAN highway in Northeast Asia, Southeast Asia, South Asia, and Central Asia. These are all interconnected today. And if you look at the railway, Trans-Asian Railway Network, now this is again linked to the Chinese network as well as to the western side network to Eastern Europe through Central Asia, even linking through Mongolia and also Russia. The Trans-Asian Railway. These have been adopted, developed, redeveloped, and improved over time. So these form another important connectivity where ASEAN is connected to the rest of the world. And let's look at the transport corridors in ASEAN. Now, if you look at Thailand, you can see Thailand right in the smack of the middle. Now, you have the Gulf of Mataban, and on the other side, the Gulf of Thailand. Now, you can see it links from the Gulf of Mataban, from Myanmar, cross-border to Thailand, across to Mukdahan, and then into Vietnam as a gateway, Cambodia, Vietnam. So look at the diagram below. There's a lot of development over here in multimodal transport. So ocean transport or air transport coming into from South Asia can be connected via the Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, Myanmar across the South China Sea. Now this development is really important as we move along. Another corridor. If you look at this corridor from north of Thailand across to Thai-Malaysian border, from Malaysia, linking from Singapore, all the way up to Bangkok, and connected on the east-west corridor to Cambodia, and then through the southern corridor to Vietnam. So there's a lot of options today. The goods can be moving from Malaysia or moving from Thailand across to Vietnam via multimodal transport. Could be road transport, and this is happening for a long time now. But it gets more sophisticated today with cross-border clearance, the customs clearance. Further, you can see another picture of the port development in Dawei by the French group and the Chinese group across to Kanchanaburi, Bangkok, Sisophon, Siem Reap in Cambodia, and across down to Phnom Penh for the north-southeast direction to Vung Tau, Ho Chi Minh City, and to Quy as well. So there's a lot of interconnectivity involved today in the southern transport corridor. There you go, the different corridors. Maybe to the colleagues here from the West, you may not be aware, but these can be your options for your customers today. May not be the cheapest, but can be a good option for multimodal transport in case there's some blockade in air transport or pure ocean transport. You can see the North-South Economic Corridor, expanded North-South Economic Corridor as well. There are many options. Now, for transport service provider in our region, it's time for you to explore these services because the infrastructure is already up. And the G2G, government-to-government customs clearance, is now going very much electronic. There you go. Effective link for ASEAN connectivity and a new logistics shortcut of the region can be an advantage. Okay, coming from the Indian Ocean or Sri Lanka, going across to Myanmar, cutting across the road transport into Vietnam, exiting to Gulf of Thailand, moving to Hong Kong. This can be an option. And you have Indonesia, of course. The Indonesia development on domestic long-haul road and rail transport, linking to the west coast of peninsular Malaysia, is another option. Multimodal transport. And the Philippines, of course. Philippines consists of archipelago, like Indonesia. Indonesia is the largest archipelago in the world, Philippines number 2. For Philippines, over 8,000 islands. Indonesia, over 18,000 islands. Now, so you have now moving to the last part, the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, or RCEP. Now, RCEP is the world's largest free trade agreement. The world largest, yes. ASEAN 10 member country plus 5 countries in Asia, comprising of China, Japan, Korea, as well as New Zealand and Australia. So 10 plus 5 is the world largest, whether it's in economic, manpower or labor, or even land mass is the largest. This was ratified in April 2021 on e-commerce, competition policy, intellectual property rights, and government procurement. It consists of 30% of the global GDP. So it forms the world's largest agreement. As you can see there, 10 ASEAN member countries and 5 other major economies, including China. The signing agreement was 1st November 2020 during the COVID times in Hanoi, Vietnam. There it goes, ASEAN plus 5. So lots of business going in this region, economic integration, RCEP. Now, India initially was part of it, but India pulled out last minute because India wasn't ready, politically and economically. So India is invited to join to become the 16th country when they are ready. So Prime Minister Modi actually withdrew last minute from the trade pact. So 15 member countries account for 30% of world population, which is large in any way, 30% of global GDP, biggest trade bloc in history. Signed, as I mentioned, 15 November 2020, and a virtual summit was held in Hanoi, Vietnam, that took effect within 2 years, and ratified by ASEAN member states. You can see here some statistics. RCEP country represents a large proportion of global trade. Okay? Now, if anybody is interested in the slides, I can share with you, no problem, because we don't have enough time to look at all the finer details. Now, RCEP signing signals ASEAN nations taking rightful place in New World Order, New World Trading Order, reducing tariff. And this is bigger than the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement or the European Union, because of the sheer size of GDP produced, the labor and the economic partnership. It can grow to over $100 trillion by 2050, doubling the project size of the Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement, TPP, the last one. And President Donald Trump, during his regime, he actually withdrew from the Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement. It's a pity that the US is not part of the agreement. So RCEP itself have further wishes to eliminate tariff, 90% of import tariff over the number of years, up to 2050. So there, if you are doing door delivery, you're doing DDP, DAP, you may want to look at the tariff structure. Also e-commerce and intellectual property right. Now, so if you compare TPP, which was the last one, with the RCEP, you see that ASEAN member countries have a common ground, which is part of both agreements, TPP as well as RCEP. And RCEP is the largest. And if you look at a snapshot overview, all the major trade agreements around the world, you can see RCEP hanging there as one of the bigger gray dotted line. You have also the blue one, TPP in the middle, the red one, EU only 24%. Okay, and you have Pacific Alliance on the bottom, and Asia Pacific Free Economic Zone. So you can do a comparison. Now, traders, manufacturers are looking at how to leverage on these agreements between and amongst multilateral agreement to reduce their landed costs. And we as logistics service providers and consultants, we can help them to save costs. And that's our competitive advantage. You see, this part of the services we can offer as trade consultants, besides the normal services that we offer. So framework of major Asia-Pacific trade deals, you can see the commonality. Vietnam, Malaysia, Singapore, Brunei, all these are all ASEAN 10 member states, which sit together ASEAN in RCEP, as well as some of us in TPP 11, Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement. Something for you to look at. So APEC 21 is the next one, Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation. Now, there are different plans for free trade agreement that enhance existing free trade agreement in line with the World Trade Organization's initiative, WTO. So we involve quite a fair bit in FIATA in helping to desynthesize it to our members globally through the National Association. So in conclusion, I know I am running short of time. Okay, I cut short the slides actually. And I will share with you a mindset change, a short video, a mindset change on transcending change. Largely, our trade is now undergoing what we call disintermediation, the removal of the middleman. So how shall we position ourselves in the disintermediation age? Like for example, in the travel industry, the removal of the travel agent with technology. So this is a challenge for us. And how can we change our mindset in conclusion? Okay, shall we have the video for transcending change and the volume, please?
Once upon a time, business as usual was often good enough. No more. Where we are going, good enough is dead. In a world where everything is connected, where everything is equally excellent, where performance is reaching perfection, there's only one space left to innovate in: you. Right now, you are a central point in the raging tornado of change fueled by digitization, mobilization, augmentation, disintermediation, automation. Well, the list goes on. Science fiction is becoming science fact. Think about self-driving cars or computers that can learn and think. The way we work will never be the same. The skills we need will be dramatically different. Winning or losing are now happening faster than ever before. So what's your response? How will you discover new opportunities in one of the most transformational times in human history? Are you driving change, or are you being driven by it? Disruption has become the new normal. With change, it's always gradually, then suddenly, well, things really have stopped happening gradually. This change is exponential. Everything that used to be dumb and disconnected is now wired and intelligent. Cars, cities, ports, farms, even our bodies will be wired with sensors and will talk to each other. These game changers are also combinatorial. They amplify each other, creating a perfect storm of change. Quantum computing fuels big data. The Internet of Things fuels artificial intelligence and deep learning, which fuels robotics. However, anything that cannot be digitized or automated will become extremely valuable. Human-only traits such as creativity, imagination, intuition, emotion, and ethics will be even more important in the future, because machines are very good at simulating, but not at being. Yes, robots and software will do some of our work, but this will allow us to focus on things that cannot be automated. To imagine change squared, you've got to start engaging more with what might be, not just with what is. Immerse yourself in the immediate future 5 to 7 years out from today. We need to go beyond technology and data to reach human insights and wisdom. Technology represents the how of change, but humans represent the why. The future is about holistic business model. The opportunity is to be liquid, to learn just in time, not just in case, not single improvements, but complete transformations, not individual systems, but new ecosystems. Humanity is where true and lasting value is created. We will engage, relate, and buy things because of the experiences they provide, because of their transformative power. The future doesn't just happen. The future gets happened. The new way to work is to embrace technology, but not to become it. The future is in technology, yet the bigger future lies in transcending it. Let's live and lead from here.
But I'm happy I'll be around to address any questions you may have for ASEAN integration and connectivity. Thank you very much. Khop kap.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Sim, for your wonderful speech. Thank you. And now let's welcome Glammy Rocky, Digital Solution Manager and Business Development of JTM Group, to deliver the sponsor speech. Welcome.
Hello, everyone. Thank you all for being here, and thanks JC Trans for the opportunity and the partnership for many years with us. So, Guilherme Roque, Digital Solutions Manager for JTM, and I'm thrilled to have this opportunity here. And I thank you all on behalf of JTM team and our board. So I just want to briefly talk a little bit about our company and what driven us until today. So we are the JTM Group, present in USA, Portugal, Spain, and Turkey. So this is our mission, vision, and values. Our company is very used to look into human sustainability, technology, and we are always driving innovation. Our company has grown over the years. We established in 2011, and we are already established in offices in Portugal, Spain, USA, and Turkey. And we are already more than 180 people working in JTM. We started only about 20 people, and we are growing and growing and hiring people every day. It's really a crazy moment we are living, thanks to several things that I want to share with you today. So, our main growth is driven by innovation at the moment. And we have three main pillars that drives our growth as a company. And those three main pillars are people at its core, relationship with agents through networks such JC Trans, and keeping up with the latest technology to drive digital transformation. okay? So, people are our core. These numbers are wrong, okay? We are more than 180 and going to 200. So we are connecting the world as you are. So let's talk a little bit about digital transformation, right? So this is a subject that all of my colleagues talked a little bit about it, and with awesome speeches. From our perspective, digital transformation is inevitable for any small and mid-sized freight forwarder to remain competitive in our industry. If you allow me, I would like to briefly share my opinion as a leading member of the digital transformation team in our company, and what is the most important factors for a successful outcome in this field. For what we've experienced, the most important thing in a digital transformation project, it's people and change management. According to McKinsey, Boston Consulting Group, KPMG, and others, only 70% of digital transformation projects are successful. Are unsuccessful. Only 30% are successful. So it's very little comparing to all initiatives the companies drives. So digital transformation, what it is, isn't just about implementing new fancy technologies such as AI, machine learning, blockchain, quantum computing, big data. It's fundamentally about changing how we work, right? How we collaborate, how we serve our customers. And who drives these changes? It's the people within our organizations, right? The ones who will ultimately determine the success or failure of our digital transformations. Here are some reasons that digital transformation can fail. So, lack of alignment of business-to-business outcomes, lack of awareness. There are 12 here very important things that I can share with you later. But ultimately, people is the more important factor in the digital transformation. Why people matter? Because of adaptation, people are key to adapting to new technologies and workflows. Digital transformation is about changing the way we work, so people need to adapt to the new workflows that will appear in our business. Innovation, it's people that drives and bring creativity and ingenuity to our company to drive new technologies and new ways to do things differently. Collaboration, breaking down silos and fostering collaboration across teams is essential in a digital transformation, relying on people to work together, share knowledge, and support each other. That's why we are doing here, right, guys? It's collaborating. But integrating people in a digital transformation process, it's a very challenging process. And why? People are resistant to change. Overcoming resistance is crucial, as people may be comfortable with the status quo. So people knows how to do it, they are comfortable about how they do it, and if you implement some changes, they will be resistant. Be aware of this if you are driven any digital transformation project in your companies. Job security concerns and lack of understanding are other keys that people resist to change. People think that maybe AI will take this job out, right? Skills gap are other important factors. So many organizations struggle to find or develop employees with the necessary skills for digital initiatives, requiring efforts in training, education, and recruitment. Culture shift is another very important things to be aware of. Fostering a culture of innovation and collaboration is necessary, but changing entrenched organization cultures requires strong leadership, effective communication, and a commitment to continuous improvement. Resource constraints are other factor that impacts the digital transformation project. Implementing a digital transformation initiatives require resources, right? So, including time, money, and staffing, which can be limited. We are always without time, right? So it's very important the participation of your staff during this digital transformation, hindering progress and slowing down the change. So, in summary, people are the heart of any digital transformation, and they are the heart of any freight forwarding company too. So I propose you to seize the full potential of what the JC Trans Conference offers to our companies, connecting the most invaluable assets of all, which is people, your staff, the people that are here connecting and doing the meetings. Let's forge connections and exchange insights that drive business forward. I hope that I've contributed a little bit for your digital transformations initiatives. Of course, that technology is very important. We have a lot of new things going on every time. But if you are implementing new ways to work in your companies, be aware that you need to nurture your team, your people, you need to communicate well, you need to be effective on this, because the data is there. The studies of McKinsey, the great consulting groups, shows that less than 30% of the initiatives are successful. And maybe if you do not look into people first, you will spend a lot of money without achieving what you want with your digital transformation. So if you want to share any opinions, I'll be here for the whole conference. You can visit us in booth 80. I have my colleagues here I'm from Portugal, but we have Ricardo Mendes from Spain, Walter Rocha from USA, and Arnaldo Vitorino from USA as well. And it will be pleasant to have you there in our booth. Thank you all for your time. I hope I help you with some important information. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Glamiraki. Thank you so much. Please have a seat. So now, let's welcome the T.N. Sivaraman, co-founder and director of All Masters, to deliver the sponsor speech. Thank you and welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, very good morning to all of you. At the outset, I must thank the sponsors of JC Trans, the organizers of JC Trans, to give us this opportunity to present to you what we believe is a very disruptive solution that does not exist anywhere in the world. This is a very unique concept that we've brought to the global freight forwarding audience, and no better platform than the JC Trans event to present this. Now, All Masters, before I present the product, I just want to share a small, very familiar story. All of you are very familiar with these kind of things that happen every day. So there is an origin forwarder. Most of you are either at the origin or at the destination. There is a destination forwarder, Obviously, you have your partners at the destination. And then, of course, the two most important players in the global trade, which is the seller and the buyer. These are the two entities because of whom we exist in our trade. Now, you might think, what is so special about this? Well, each of us have a problem. Each of us have a problem, and what are those problems? The origin forwarder says, I have no visibility on the space available for my small shipments. I don't have any visibility on the shipment planning, and I have no control over the costs. This is absolutely familiar. I mean, we have no control over the costs. Then the destination forwarder, he says, I have no visibility of the shipment status, and I have no control of the various hidden costs. Every time a shipment, that to an LCL shipment, when it arrives at the destination, there are a lot of surprise charges that are thrown at the forwarder. Very often the forwarder has to absorb a lot of these costs because he has no guts to pass it on to the customer. Now, the problem doesn't end only for the forwarders. The buyer says, why am I paying such a huge cost for a very small shipment? I'm importing a very small LCL shipment and the cost is absolutely disproportionate. Why am I doing that? And this is completely messing up my inventory planning. Where I need to be importing just a very small quantity, I'm forced to import very large quantities because that's how I get the economies of scale. So it's messing up his inventory planning. Does the seller have a problem? Of course he has a problem. With unpredictable costs and transit time, he says, I'm unable to take advantage of the booming global trade. Now, all of you will agree that with e-commerce, there's a huge boom, especially for the small and medium-sized manufacturers and traders across the globe. And this is an opportunity that the sellers are perhaps missing because they are becoming extremely uncompetitive in the global market. Now, these problems were unique these problems were common to every partner, but the forwarder and the origin and the destination have some unique problems. What is it? They say, my margins in LCL are very attractive. We know this. It's definitely better than FCL. Because in FCL, you fight with the shipping lines, you fight with the ports, you fight with the terminals, you fight with a whole lot of other players. But in LCL, you know the margins are good, but you still cannot participate in that enough because you're not on a level playing field with the global competition. There's a huge global competition, and you often feel that you're not on a level playing field. And then the forwarders also say that I have an obligation to provide a competitive solution to my customer, but I am unable to do so because I have no control. So the seller says I have no control, the origin forwarder says I have no control, the destination forwarder says I have no control, the consignee at the destination, the buyer at the destination, who anyway pays for everything, whether it's prepaid or collect, whether it's FOB or DDP or Xworks, he pays for it, and then he says, I have no control. So what happens then? All Masters comes in and says, you control, we consolidate. And how do we do that? We bring together all your controls and make it meet into a consolidation. We hand over full control of every single shipment that you do as though you are the master consolidator. Now, this is where we are introducing All Masters, and All Masters brings together the origin forwarder and the destination forwarder, which is exactly what JC Trans also does, creating a network, creating a sense of partnership amongst forwarders. So the two origin and destination forwarder come together and create a solution for the customer, which is either the seller or the buyer, and that's All Masters. This is the revolutionary concept of consolidation. Please note the word consolidation. This is a unique word. This does not exist in the English dictionary. We coined this word. We have trademarked this word. I just told you a short while ago, your control, you control, we consolidate. We put all the controls handed over to you. We put this together in a consolidation box. So where control meets consolidation, this becomes consolidation. So this is a very unique LCL consolidation solution meant only for the freight forwarders, exclusively for the freight forwarders. On our platform, nobody other than a freight forwarder can register on our platform, and nobody can trade business if he is not a licensed freight forwarder. This is a digital solution. We just started this some time back, not even a year ago. We've run some proof of concept. Our idea is to go global with this product, because we believe that this product is scalable. This product can be extended to any part of the world with very little resources deployed. So Kadir, who's here, my colleague, he is the co-founder and CEO of the company, and myself, and with some of our senior leadership team who's here, we have over 150 years of freight forwarding experience. This product is born out of our own freight forwarding experiences. We have gone through the pains of being a freight forwarder that you are experiencing today. All those pains of being a freight forwarder, we have put our experiences in there to create this product. So we'll now take you through, the salient features of this product. And what we are about to show you is a revolutionary change that can actually change the way you ship your LCL shipment. Now, you might wonder why LCL. LCL is perhaps your product as freight forwarders. I mean, for an FCL business, there's a whole lot of others who are competing. The lines can probably come and approach a direct customer, but LCL is your product. That's growing. With e-commerce boom in the world, the LCL is growing. And I think as freight forwarders, it's very important for you guys to take control of LCL. So are we selling a software? No, we're not selling a software. We're not coming here to promote a software. Is it a marketplace? No, we're not. It's not a marketplace. Are we a traditional consolidation company like, I don't want to name, but all of you know who the big guys are? Are we a big consolidator like the others? No, we are not. We are essentially a digitally enabled revolution. Now, you might think this guy is talking too much. He's talking about disruptive technology. He's talking about revolution. It is. We believe that our product is unique, and we have the solution patented as well. So, what do we do? So, before I say what do we do, I just mentioned to you that the e-commerce boom has created opportunities for small, micro, and medium manufacturers and traders around the world, and they have today a far wider reach for their product than ever before. And who gives them this reach? Who provides them this reach? You, the freight forwarders. You, the guys who are taking this on a door-to-door shipment, on a door-to-door basis, and making it reachable to every corner of the world. That's the power you all have. So you, the logistics service providers, you, the freight forwarders, are the ones who offer them this reach. The global LCL volume is in the region of about 200 million cubic meters. Obviously, there are no data available, but there's a lot of research that we did, and there's close to about 200 million cubic meters as we speak. And with the global e-commerce, it can grow up to about 300 million cubic meters by the year 2028. Now, that's a lot of volume. Isn't that an opportunity that you should not miss? Of course, you should not miss. So, as a supply chain solution provider, it's becoming increasingly complex for you guys to navigate through the various complexities and the costs involved in movement of an LCL shipment globally. So as a freight forwarder, providing your customers a supply chain solutions, are you able to keep their product competitive globally? Most of the times you are not, because there are so many hidden charges. I mean, a lot of the consolidators are so innovative, they come up with new charges every day. New nomenclatures come up. The charge is the same, the cost is the same, but new nomenclatures come up. There's a laundry list of charges that are being thrown at you every day. So, All Masters makes it simple, predictable, and extremely lucrative for you. So how do we do it? Through our revolutionary concept of consolidation. So what are the building blocks of our platform? The building blocks of our platform is primarily visibility, transparency. When I say transparency, transparency on everything. The transparency about the space available in a container, transparency about the cost, transparency about when it's moving, the entire shipment planning, the complete logistics. The security of your data, that's very, very important for you and your customers. And its simplicity. The product is extremely simple to use. All of us download an Amazon app. Nobody teaches us how to use that app. But we all become masters just over a day. And that's how simple we tried to make our product. So we are VAPT certified, which means vulnerability and penetration tests has been done on our product. So any cyber attack, we are resilient. So we have a multi-layered data encryption. We have open APIs, so any customer, any forwarder who wants to connect onto our system through an API, we have the APIs. We are AI-enabled predictive insights. You will see that we can do the demonstrations to all of you. We have an ERP interface as well, besides the API connection. We have a payment gateway. We are yet to integrate, but the system is designed for having a payment gateway as well. And of course, there's a lot of advanced BI tools to give you information, give you data to analyze and take very informed decisions. And the container load plan optimizer to offer you better cost savings. So the DNA of our product is a patented technology solution, and that's called dynamic cost distribution. So we've got this patented in India. We have applied for patent in Singapore and the US, and we plan to apply for the patent in European Union as well. Are we going to play the video now? So we're going to be playing a demo video of our product. Please pay very close attention to this video. It's about 7 to 8 minutes. This video will this video will be on, and any questions you may have at the end of it, we are happy to answer. We are on booth 64. We'll be more than happy.
Our interactive, user-friendly platform. A registered freight forwarder, once logged in, is greeted with our two primary modules, the Assign Order module and the Place Booking module. The Place Booking module enables the origin forwarder to book an LCL export shipment from their subscribed gateways to any of our serviceable destinations. Using the Assign Order module, the destination forwarder can place an order for an LCL shipment to any of their partners from an origin country of their choice. Upon entering this module, you are welcomed by a simple search with All Masters, a unique pricing structure. This comprises of three elements: the start price, current price, and the predicted price. The start price is the average market rate, which covers the total warehouse-to-warehouse charges on a per-weight measure. The current price indicates the rate at the time of booking based on the current filled capacity. Our machine learning algorithm predicts a final achievable rate per weight or measure based on various data points. Once you have selected the preferred service, you will see a pop-up with a comprehensive price breakdown with no hidden charges, along with the journey and cutoff details. Get an estimate of your potential savings vis-à-vis the market rate by using the saving calculator. Once you click on Continue, the next page is where you assign your order and a reference number to your partner. You may then choose to either give the approximate volume or the actual type and nature of cargo. The overview at the bottom is updated in real time to show the total volume and weight of your order. You may then provide the origin forwarder's contact information and assign your order. Upon assigning your order, the origin partner gets notified that an order has been assigned to them. Next, you will be directed to the My Orders page, where you will have direct access to all of your previous orders. Here, you will be able to check on the status of your order. The order summary gives a comprehensive breakdown of all the charges and the provided shipment details. All your data is protected by a highly secure, multi-layered encryption. Once the order is assigned, it is received by the origin partner. Now, we look at the All Masters Place Booking module. Using this module, origin forwarders are welcomed by a simple and intuitive dashboard. This showcases all serviceable destinations from their subscribed origin gateways. Instantly, they access a range of different service cards, showcasing a live visual of available container capacity with real-time visibility of rates. Orders placed by you will be highlighted on the origin partner's dashboard as soon as they enter the booking module. Clicking on active orders shows them the details of the orders assigned by you. Depending on the cargo readiness, origin partner can choose to amend the order should there be a delay or change in the cargo specifications, or continue to convert your order into a booking directly. Overview of both the volume and weight can be seen at the bottom of the screen. At this stage, your partner has an option to either pre-book or confirm the booking. It must be noted that placing a pre-booking does not guarantee space, nor does it impact the pricing in the consolidation box. The origin forwarder then proceeds to confirm the booking. Origin forwarder's details can be entered or just selected from the smart cards to autofill from the previous bookings. Next step is to confirm the details of the destination forwarder who assigned the order. The notifying party details are the same as the destination forwarder by default, but can be changed if required. The last step to confirm the booking is to upload the packing list and customs declaration copy in PDF format. The checkout page shows a clear summary of all the booking details in one glance. This would be the last chance to further amend the booking details by clicking any of the edit buttons. Here they can view the current price at which the shipment is booked, as well as the grand total. If everything is in order, the origin forwarder can go ahead, and just like that, your booking is confirmed. The origin forwarder will be directed to the My Booking page, where they can see all their current and completed bookings. Clicking on any of these bookings will showcase the current milestone and journey details in one convenient place. As your cargo moves through different milestones, you'll see them being updated in real time. Every stage of the cargo journey is mapped along with visibility of all documents required until delivery. As more forwarders place bookings in the same consolidation container, our patent-protected dynamic cost distribution model directly passes on that cost benefit to all of them. The drop in current price can be seen, as well as a live visual representation of the space being filled in the container. In the My Bookings page, they can see the price at which they initially booked, and going into the booking details, they will see that the current grand total has dropped drastically, benefiting both the origin and destination forwarders. Pretty simple, right? Thanks to All Masters, your LCL shipping becomes effortless, secure, and accessible at all times. Try us today and experience the benefits of our user-friendly platform.
So ladies and gentlemen, as you can see that in a consolidation box, as more and more forwarders come in and book their shipments, your price drops. You do not have to be the last one to wait until the price drops. You can start, you can be the first one, you can start and you can be sure that you're starting at the market price with the complete assurance that this price will only go down. Other forwarders come in and book, your price also goes down. And the final achieved rate is what is billed back to you all. As a digital consolidation platform, we work on a revenue model of a booking fee, and we have made this whole process a lot more efficient by removing certain unwanted entities and a lot of unwanted documentation, which adds complexities, which adds costs, which adds delays. So these entities, these documents, all of it have been eliminated from the entire process of consolidation. So in a nutshell, we wanted to give the control back to the freight forwarders. We know we've been through the pains of being a freight forwarder. So we wanted to give the control back to the freight forwarder, and that's exactly what we've tried to do here. And please do visit us in our stall number 64, which is a premium booth 64. Please come and visit us. We'd be happy to demonstrate this product to all of you. We certainly believe that this is a tool that should be taken advantage of by the freight forwarders globally. And thank you very much once again, JC Trans, for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, TNC Thuraman, for sharing us this fantastic video full of details and show us how the great platform works. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please have a seat. So now we come to the end of the conference this morning. So ladies and gentlemen, we have arranged a business lunch from 12 o'clock to 13:30. So please exit the venue orderly and proceed to the LG floor 8 hall for lunch. So the first round of one-on-one meetings will start at 13:30. So please schedule your time accordingly. Thank you so much for coming. See you later.